Throw Gang, we are joined by the Emirate of Erewhon, Lawrence Schlossman, and myself. I am Sunset Boulevard, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly running of the boys with today's full episode only available on
Patreon.com/throwingfits. Jinx.
Lawrence, how you doing?
I'm great, man.
Hollywood.
Dude.
Weird.
It sucks here.
We're outside.
we outside. Look at this beautiful, for all the $10 patrons, look at the fucking vista.
We drove 20 minutes to be here with you tonight. We're so fucking backlit in this video.
Yeah.
This is bad.
How are you doing, bro?
Good. Yo, before we get into a live Erewhon taste test, crushing tacos with an absolute yatted up legend.
Big goat.
What?
Big goat.
And ruining Johns with wine. Let's get into a fit check.
James, why don't you start us off?
All right. For the thousands of people that request an ID on the shoes.
Thousands. Literal thousands.
Honestly, it might be up there. Reebok DMX Trail Runners. No, you cannot get these. Stop trying.
Give up. Just give up.
Nike Drifty socks. EG pants. Also a big fucking request on the ID. And my blankie, my Needles 7 cut.
Yeah, that's speaking of like emotional support and Nalgene, which you lost, which is gone.
Yeah. Forever.
Which is somewhere in the UK. You love this shirt.
Yeah, of course.
Can I say that like how many 7 cuts did we see last night on Sunset Boulevard, right? You see him
probably I want to say like 3.
right. So you see I have one. You
Yeah.
see him all the time. This is maybe the best one that
Really?
I've seen. I'm not even bullshitting you.
Yo.
It's really good. So I get why you wear it all the time.
I mean, it
when
goes
the
with
weather permits.
It goes with like almost every cut. It goes with any blue. It goes with any red. It goes with any green. Do you ever see anyone with like the 7 cut like ruffled tuxedo version?
Oh, that one with the
That's
thin
so
strips.
bad.
I think the homie Greg Babcock has one. It's like a bib. It's like a bib 7 cut.
Yo, and then shout out Richard Pictures in the Mail.
Yeah.
Got on Union Flow team.
I like how we're like, yo, can we see Chris? He's like, yeah, well, Chris is on a call. And then, like, he goes to open the door to, like, see if Chris is done. And Chris is, like, slams it.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I don't have time for these fucking
It's
guys.
the staff rules tee, and literally one of the rules is like,
Yeah.
no, Chris isn't here.
No, Chris is not here.
Um,
Beautiful new office, guys. Congratulations to the Union LA fam.
Rings from Maiden Name. Oh, I lost the fucking tiger's eye.
I
That
know,
sucked.
dude.
That really sucked. I've been like kind of embarrassed about like I've been wearing it in.
Yeah.
But then
Have
when
you been
I
like,
dap-
yeah,
when I
like,
dap people up,
it's a
like,
weapon, bro.
I actually did it, and like it like hurts a little bit. Sun Buddy sunglasses.
Fuck.
Vintage.
I left mine inside.
Damn. Look at your beady little eyes. Vintage, Japanese. You can't even see it on this video.
Yeah.
We should have done it the other way. Vintage, Japanese. baseball hat.
Cebu Lions.
Cebu Lions.
What are the panties?
Hanes boxes. All right, Lawrence, fit check. What do you want?
I am wearing our legacy Cuban boots. You can't get your shirt on. Either you're gonna be breaking
So
chairs.
many fucking shirts in this shirt.
When you're in New York, you break chairs, and when you're in fucking LA, you don't know how to put your clothes back on.
Yeah, because everything here is fucked backwards.
Our legacy Cuban boots, courtesy of the Joker and the wonderful, beautiful staff at Our Legace London in Soho. I got on ALD socks, vintage Levi's 501 jeans, a Kamakura Oxford, and
Which
then
you got roasted on by today's guest.
no, it
A
wasn't
little bit, yeah.
You're trying to make me feel bad. He wasn't.
No, I'm not trying to make you
He
feel bad.
asked me where it was from because he fucking fucked with it.
Yeah, but he was like, look at you with your fucking boat money poser.
Oh, right.
Looking
What do you
ass.
say? Like my yacht rock posing
yeah,
ass?
yeah. Well, we call
Okay.
it boat rock. which
Why
is
are we?
better.
What is it? Why is the new thing like where you get roasted by guests?
It's awesome.
Yeah, it is fun. I'm sure it's fun for the audience at home. And shout out the homie fucking Town Dust who pulled up to the event and listen. You already know the Reddit is very mad at me. I've been called a cunt multiple times for supporting the team of destiny, the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah.
This-
yeah, what the fuck?
The only time I would be wearing this is a glitched out New York Yankees hat. It's just because I'm homesick and I want to represent and I want to fucking put on for the greatest city on God's green earth, New York fucking city. So that's the only time you'll see me rocking a Yankees hat is out here, just to let motherfuckers know where my allegiances lie.
Thank God.
Hanes, Supreme, boxer briefs.
Hoop earring?
Oh yeah, hoop earring.
Is that a Rolex on your wrist?
Got a Rolex on the wrist. The boy's still married, despite the fact that I am big chiefing
Yo.
on the darts, dude.
Does Jenna doesn't listen, right?
No,
Does she know, okay, when you go on a trip, do you have
she knows. She already
a
knew.
dart hall pass?
Before I left, my brother was staying with me, and he had cigs, and I was just blasting dart. When he's around, I can blast darts with impunity, and she knew. She's like, when you go to LA, you're gonna smoke, and I'm like,
Did she know the extent at like how?
no, I don't think
like,
so.
What are we at?
Well,
What are we at?
well, this is bad, bro. This is pack a day plus. mainly
because there's nothing to do here.
Because there's nothing to fucking do, and everybody last night. You know how I joke you're on, like, you and I have to be on our customer service shit, you know, especially with the patrons. Apparently that includes now me being a cigarette dealer.
Being a Sigsman.
Yeah, I think I gave Sandy, and if you're in the court, you obviously know Sandy, a new fan but a legend. Sandy maybe smoked 25 of my cigarettes. So
wow.
You owe me a check, Sandy. You gotta up that Patreon to fucking 20 bones to pay for these packs.
All right, we are
Cigs are cheaper here though, so I'll say that.
Okay. And not on the corporate card this time.
No,
because we
no.
did the back of the envelope
Bro.
accounting on London, and that was a pricey trip.
Do you want to say how much we spent total?
No,
It's embarrassing.
it's bad. But Enrico, today's price is not yesterday's
No,
price.
it is. It is that. Listen, yo, if you want us in the goggles, you gotta fucking pay goggle money. Leave it at that. But anyway,
All right.
yeah.
We are on the tail end of one of our first Patreon goals, right? What was the amount?
This was
17.5. 17.5?
Yeah.
Really?
And that was hit pre-pandemic.
Damn.
It's been a
we
minute.
Spend a week out here in the worst city in the world, fucking wiping
Barf.
our butts with T-shirts, fucking working out until we look hot, getting body modification. I almost wanted to get fillers on Monday.
Yo, that was insane because we wanted to do, and I'm kind of bummed. Well, actually, I kind of manifested this negativity. You and I were going to work out with, I don't know, what's her name?
Kirsty Gotso.
Right, who's like a big time, what would you say? She's like an influencer. She's a fitness influencer.
And she like works for Nike.
Yeah. And we were going to go to the Undefeated Gym.
Yeah.
Where our guest today was actually training earlier.
That's right.
And we were going to do, what did you say? Give us the hardest workout?
I was like, the
Ma'am,
goal.
your hardest workout,
I
please.
said the goal is to make Lawrence puke.
Yeah, which would have been pretty easy, by the way.
Yeah.
That's not like a hard thing to
for
do.
sure.
But unfortunately, that didn't come together, which no fucking crocodile tears from the kid over that. But you know, that was a bummer. But when that got canceled, I was like, yo, should we just go get like Botox? And you were like,
let's get fillers.
You're like, fuck Botox. I want to get fucking juicy DSLs, dude. Which, are you okay?
I'm dying here, Mo. I need fillers.
Yo,
I can't drink the water
no,
here.
fucking LA does not agree with
The
you.
tap
but,
water is not hitting. I need this $25
But
jug.
and I know, like, I don't know how fucking serious you were about it, but like, you would not drop it, and like, that's not. You look like a freak, bro.
Well, the thing that if I gotten
If you got fucking big plump fucking
kissers.
Yo, come on, bro. You're out of control. That's when sexy Jimmy's too sexy now. He's got to reel it back
I'm
in.
too sexy for these lips.
Yeah.
Well, the reason it didn't happen because of scheduling things, but one of the reasons why it would have actually kind of sucked is that our flight was completely fucked from jump.
Oh,
right?
that was brutal. We went to the
We're gonna
airport.
fly out Sunday. We're
Yeah.
gonna fly out Sunday. Arrive here at like 3 p.m. Have a nice chill little Sunday. Watch some football. Like
Yeah.
that ends at fucking 9 p.m., which is great. That's the only good thing about LA. Is that
Yeah.
football's done at like a
It
reasonable
starts
hour.
early as soon as you wake up and then ends right at bedtime.
Yeah, exactly. I'm leaving my crib. Like I literally called Uber.
Well, it got delayed a bunch of times.
Well, so I'm walking up to the Uber at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning. Also, I didn't go out Saturday night. I had to like not go to like a few like
Smart man.
obligations because I was like, oh, I got to get up early and pack whatever.
You're a pro.
I literally get the fucking Delta alert as I'm opening the door to the Uber, and I'm like, fuck, I got to cancel this Uber now.
Yeah.
Then we go to the airport
For the delayed flight.
for the delayed flight. It was delayed 3 hours, so we're now there at like noon.
Yeah.
And I'm in security. I'm walking like
Yeah.
up to security. You're like a little bit behind me, and I check my bag, and then we get a fucking alert that the flight is canceled or delayed 12 until
Dunzo.
6 a.m.
Dunzo.
Monday morning.
Brutal, dude.
Boarding at 5:15
Yeah,
a.m.
right. 5:20 or some shit. Yeah.
That was the fucking worst.
That
And then,
sucked. Yo, that's a fucking very negative and talk about
a
bad
bad
vibras.
sign.
That's a bad way to start off the trip.
Yeah,
Not that
also,
you and
like-
I were chomping at the bit to fucking get out here, but
we paid
at the bit.
I mean, we paid for. We had to eat the cost of like one night here. We had to eat the cost of a day of.
and mad Ubers. I mean, the
the-
Ubers to the airport are fucking pricey.
yeah,
dude.
it's like $200,
Especially after spending X amount of money in the UK.
$10,000.
$10,000 in incidentals, like
Yeah.
basically.
yeah.
Yeah, I think 2 racks at the strip club counts as an
We
incidental.
are in front of the paywall. Your wife just heard that. Do we wait? So I don't know if this came across, but I checked my bag, and I was very fucking nervous.
Oh, you were
that, like,
bugging.
all my Johns were gonna get. It was raining. All my
Yeah.
Johns are gonna like get soaked.
I was
Or,
watching
like,
you bargain with like the attendant to like or whatever the ticketer.
Yeah.
At the ticket counter.
Yeah. We could have done standby, but we couldn't give up that sweet.
She was
Delta
like,
One.
I can get your bag back. That's just going to take like to remit it
6
from
hours.
She's like, that's going to be a couple hours. And we're like, well, and also we asked if there was any standby we can get on because, you know, it was still only noon at that point. There was definitely other flights going out to LA. And she's like, yeah, I can put you on standby and you can just like fucking hang out. And we're like, no, we're going to fucking bail.
Because
we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
Because we've been spoiled by the Heathrow Virgin Lounge.
Oh,
bro.
my
The
God,
fucking JFK. The American Lounge is just.
Well, and I'm going to talk
suck
about
ass in
flying
comparison.
Delta One and how it kind of like, dude, I'm a bitch, dude. I'm
Alright,
a spoiled little brat.
What time did you wake up Monday morning to get to the airport?
I woke up at 3:15
Jesus.
to get an Uber at like 4, just to like take a shower and kind of like have a coffee and all that. But that
the 3 a.m. coffee.
But that, yeah, literally. Yeah, and I might have slept for, maybe I went to bed at 11, right? Like, it was dude, what a terrible way to fucking start a trip. You're a little fucking grouch, dude.
Yeah.
I like saw you and we finally met at the gate.
Don't talk to
You're like, headphones in, don't fucking talk to me. Like, watch my bag. I'm going to go fucking take a pee. Just don't even make direct eye contact.
Like, wake me up when we're over Nebraska.
Wake me up
Had
when
a few
September
hours.
ends, bro.
All right, so we flew Delta One, and I guess I don't know, it was whatever. I mean, the craziest thing was I was like sleeping, and okay, so like the way it's laid out, right, is that I'm like up against the wall.
Staggered. It's first class. We're in first class.
I'm up against the wall, and then you have your like compartment and like all your like
Your little
shit
booth.
next to you to my left.
Yeah.
You were one seat behind me, and you were actually kind of like in the aisle, your seat, and then your compartment was like up against the wall.
Yeah.
What is under the compartment is the person behind you. It's their feet, right? Because it is a lay flat situation,
Yeah.
and I guess they got to give you like 6-7 feet of like actual bed
I don't
length.
know, man. I was pretty fucking cramped. I'm not like a super tall guy, but I don't know.
It was there's just one fucking weird, some would say sus moment where I'm sleeping on my side with my back up
Yeah.
against like the compartment wall, and your legs are basically next to me, which I realize because you have restless leg syndrome.
Oh, dude, I'm the
and
most
start
restless
fucking
sleeper
kicking, and I'm like, yo, it's almost as if Lawrence is like big spooning me, and he like woke me up by like rustling his feet.
I gave you the girlfriend experience,
Yeah.
the work husband experience.
Yeah.
This is why Jen and I had to get a king size bed because she's like, yo,
Honestly,
you need to be as far away from me as possible.
You know what the dream scenario is? Okay,
What
you know
is
like
what is the dream
the
scenario?
Vince McMahon meme where it's like,
Yeah.
The middle one, or the first one is whatever, like sleeping in bed with like your girlfriend, your partner, or whatever.
Okay.
Then like one more, like is 2 separate blankets.
Okay.
That's the move in Scandinavia.
Right. You've mentioned this before
And
on
then the
pod.
big like Vince McMahon falling out of his chair, separate bedrooms.
Separate bed. That's how my grandma and grandpa used to do it back in the day. Rest in peace, the OG Lawrence, who I never met, but they slept like 50 style.
Yeah.
Like when you want to smash,
That's-
you got to push them together, dude.
Yeah, that's
like
awesome.
literally and figuratively. Okay. This is me being a spoiled brat.
Food sucked.
You were like, yeah. Fucking. So here's my beef with Delta One, right? I understand like that American Airlines, meaning like airlines that operate in America, are so like far behind, like what's happening. Flying European airlines or fucking Middle Eastern or whatever Asian airlines. With that said, you were like, yo, we need to get the laydowns. We gotta like, not that we're like trying to travel in style, even though we are super spoiled from our time at the Heathrow Virgin Airlines lounge, but I was expecting, because I don't really fly first class. We talked about this last week. So I was pretty psyched. Was not impressed at all with it.
Yeah,
it was very uncomfortable. And for me, I'm a pretty broad dude. Like, I'm not in Wayfish Twink mode anymore, unfortunately. Yo, you're like, felt like I was in a coffin like a vampire, bro.
Yeah.
My shoulder, I was like, it was very bad.
No,
I maybe
it
got
was-
3 hours of sleep at most,
Well,
which I guess is more than half the flight. But
I mean, honestly, I'm like, if we had flown during the day on Sunday, I was like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna do like some run of shows on the flight and like watch a movie. But like, honestly, having it for when we woke up at 3:30 or whatever, it was actually kind of clutch. Anyway, whatever. We got
did
here.
you watch any movies?
I watched 20 minutes of Black Widow. About 10 minutes of that are devoted to just shots of ScarJo's ass.
For Juicy Dumper.
Yeah, none of Florence Pugh, unfortunately. Just ScarJo's fucking Black Widow.
Did you like?
cheeks.
Did you like the 20 minutes of cheeks?
No, I turned it off and I was just on TikTok the whole time.
We're kind of. It's funny how different we are, but a lot of times we're on the same wavelength. I also watched Black Widow. I watched the whole thing. It sucked.
Yeah, I mean,
If you follow me on Letterboxd, you'll see that I gave it 2.5 stars out of 5. And then I also started Wrath of Man, the Guy Ritchie, Jason Statham vehicle.
how was it?
I still have. I have like the big reveal, the Inside Man reveal left. But so far, I don't know, solid 3.
All right, maybe I'll watch.
Yeah.
3 out of 10.
No,
Or
3 out of
stars
5.
Out of 5.
3 out of 5. 3 out of 10.
bro, I don't know. I don't know the
You don't know how the
rating.
letterbox works?
No.
Follow me on letterbox. That's totally inclined.
All right.
Continuity across all platforms.
We pick shout out Dave, the LA bag
Oh,
man,
yeah.
bro. That was fucking clutch.
So we mentioned, and I feel bad for the bag man because there was not that there was a ton for him to do, but, he got his little shout out last week and shout him out again. He was supposed to film this workout video with Christy. That didn't happen. Christy. Did he get footy
the event
clips? I don't
know.
Dude.
Honestly, it was like too dark.
I saw him at the after party, and he was smacked. And I did
Awesome.
not see him at the block party at all. So I was like, I don't think he accomplished that task. But
Whatever.
what he did do is he picked us up in the fucking Wrangler, dude, at
Yeah.
LAX. For sure, dude. Also, Dave, vacuum your fucking whip, bro.
Was it bad?
It was very dirty.
That was another moment of nervousness I had for my bag in the Johns because he's like, I'll put it on the rack in the back. Was he like,
Dude.
fly off?
Oh, and that's what I was like. He was like bunging it. I'm like, stop. This is like, with our karma that we have right now, this needs to, I was like, I will fucking snuggle with this thing in the back because if there's one thing I respect more than you, it's your Johns. And I was just imagining a scenario where like the whole trip is ruined because your fucking Patagonia duffel just explodes somewhere on the PCH or wherever we were.
I've taken a few Johns off ice on this trip alone, mainly because like the weather. The Lagace camion boots.
Oh, right, that you wore last night.
South to West State, sexy fucking mesh mosquito net.
Gene goes, mosquitoes hate him.
What the fuck else?
Let's talk about the weather. The weather is insane right now.
Wait, fuck. There's one other John. Oh, the Hayato pants that everyone fucking loves.
I don't know if this is what LA is like in the fall. I'm not here enough to really comment on that. But it is fucking freezing in the morning and freezing at night, and then in the middle of the day,
80 degrees.
It's like bizarre in that like you're getting baked in the sun, or then you're in the shade. And with the wind here, it's been insane. I mean, it was like the windiest it's ever been when we first touched down.
It
was like a literal windstorm. Yeah.
Well, also, okay, our crib is fucking weird and like
I
it's
hate this
big.
place.
It's big and it's like I guess it's like it has a nice view.
Yeah.
And it has this like balcony and has a fucking jacuzzi about 2 balconies that way.
Which is spearmint flavored. That's someone mentioned that to
It's
you.
like fucking Slimer.
Yeah, we were going to, and we're like pretty rushed today. Not that we're gonna rush this episode. We would never do that. We're pros. But we were like gonna do a whole jacuzzi.
That was your thing. I don't know why. I was like, you really want to take a shirtless pic and post it on
Well,
me?
you have the jets going, so the titties are covered, and yeah, I don't know. I thought it would be a good kind of gateway into the LA throwing fits experiences, which is just me and you posted up in a jacuzzi
just
together.
eating fucking combi sandwiches, egg salad,
Yo,
in the jacuzzi.
We both, obviously you, because you're mommy Jimmy, you presented a bunch of options for Airbnbs, all of which were like in the Echo Park, Los Feliz area,
Silver
hills,
Lakey.
the hills in Silver Lake. I mean, the only place that remotely would be acceptable for us to stay. The only neighborhood fucking worth its weight in coffee shops, vintage stores, whatever.
Sure.
All the shit we don't have time to fucking.
What's the
take in and
barbershop
explore.
called? Like Swag and Bag or something? Like
No, that was like a dog. That was a dog store or something. But this place that we decided on, which is like 3 levels and pretty nice, is very bizarrely designed from a theme perspective. Where
also just the layout is crazy.
Well, I think that's because we're literally in a hill right now.
Yeah, no, it's like
a bat cave type situation.
With this and with the Manchester loft, it's really hard to like get a sense of a layout of a place on Airbnb.
Yeah, of course.
Because all you're doing is looking at location, price, obviously,
Yeah.
and like, does it have enough beds? Do the bathrooms look clean?
Yeah.
Does it have a water feature? This checked all the boxes, but then it's like 3 very small floors like stacked on top of another. Actually, it's 2 floors. That's just a balcony.
Oh, that's
right?
just a deck on its own?
I don't think it's a 3rd level, but like I'm downstairs. And it's kind of nice to be like completely
Yeah,
separate.
we're separate. Versus in Manchester, where we're on
Where
top of each
all
other.
I heard was all I heard he was like farting and coughing and shitting
and fucking banging my
beating
mash.
it.
dude.
Yeah, having a full English.
It's crazy to think that right now, because of the real estate market in New York, like people are buying apartments sight unseen because like this is just an Airbnb for a week, and it's like I'm like, yeah, the layout is bad, and I'm like bummed out. And obviously, like the interior decorating, like obviously, if you
it's
get
like
your own
steampunk
place,
core.
yeah, this is steampunk meets like industrial. It's 2 terrible things,
But-
not knowing what it's like. Doesn't know what it wants to be. One terrible thing or another terrible thing.
But we're making fun of the art, and then like you look it up, and
Oh,
you're like,
yeah,
oh
dude.
shit, these are actually worth like these
If-
go for like $10,000 a piece.
It's this guy, Adam G, and I only know because
him in a zoo board.
Because you guys can Google Adam G art if you want to see it yourself. They're like fully blown and fabricated like doodles
It's
and
like-
like, school reports.
It's like children's essays.
Yeah.
Like, who is Abraham Lincoln?
But and then like the content is like Abraham Lincoln had sex parties. It's like circled F. You know, it's like very fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's very LA.
Yes, very Alpinopoly.
Yeah, and the fact that they're 10 G's a piece
Very LA.
is absurd to me. But you know, we're not an art pod. We know nothing about art, but we know swaglessness when we see it, and that is this place to a T.
Well, and like, while in Manchester the place is weird, but like all we did was fucking sleep there. Here, we've spent so much fucking time in this Airbnb. And all right, I know that we like shit on LA and blah blah blah. The style's bad and everything. I will say there were a lot of nice fits at the event
Great
last
fits.
night.
An oasis of swag.
What LA is a city of inconvenience, right? You can't just fucking pop out the door and go grab like a soda or a pack of cigs or whatever. It's
Coffee, whatever.
well, especially because we're up in the hills. It's a fucking like 10-minute drive. I'm like, fucking
Motion sickness off the charts.
yeah. Seriously, like you get car sick, and like in $1 Million Listing LA, it is funny. It's like, oh yeah, like it's only 2 minutes off Sunset, and I get it now. I fucking get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just sucks that like everything's an errand, everything's a drive. You can't just like pop out. Like I can't just walk to a coffee shop.
You have to be. What's great about New York, obviously, everyone says it's the stop and chat. It's the fact that you can just meander around, whether you're in Brooklyn or downtown. You run into a homie, pop into a shop, grab a coffee, grab a drink, whatever. Everything is so intentional here, and because you and I are like green behind the ears when it comes to LA, we've kind of fallen into this holding pattern where we're busy with stuff every day, whether it's podcasts, whether it's working on said pods, whether it's like a lunch meeting or a dinner or whatever. Like there's these pockets of time in between. Like let's say it's like 2 to 3 hours. We are napping. I've napped more in the past 4 days than I have in the past 4 months, bro.
Yeah.
It's a complete waste of time.
Well, the only time
but I don't know what else to do.
The only time I was like legit about to nap, all of a sudden these fucking guys
Oh
from
my
like,
God,
the
this
Department
sucked.
of Water and Power start slamming on the door, and they like start chainsawing this tree down here and some shit.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
The owners of the Airbnb failed to mention that scheduled fucking rendezvous with the parks
Yeah.
department.
Anyway,
Your driving hasn't been bad though. So
thank you.
you're doing.
yeah,
so we
you
have-
can't drive or something.
I can drive. I
You're like, yo, and I was thinking too. It's like, yo, what if there's some sort of emergency where Lawrence has to drive?
I could do it. I have my driver's license legally. I can
When was the
drive.
last time you drove?
Ooh, dude. Honestly, man, at this point, it's going on. I don't know, man. It might be going on like 8 years.
That's insane.
I know. Dick Sucking Ron.
That's
We were talking
absurd.
about. This is the same thing with Dick Sucking Ron.
Yeah, Dick Sucking Ron, infamously horrendous driver.
Yeah.
Well, in high school, he was just like, he was never like the DD. He's always like, oh, I'm too fucked up to drive. And then he just, whether through like not driving or not practicing, he just has become a terrible driver. I've been in the car once where he was driving. Okay, I've been in the car twice with him driving.
Both near death or
Once was-
near death experiences.
We're gonna. Have I talked about like the spring breaks I did in college, like Habitat for Humanity?
Yeah. You have many
So
times.
you road trip down. It's like a 24-hour drive. You do it in one shot, right?
Yeah.
It's like 18 to 24
And you
hours
just do
depending where
shifts.
you
You
go.
pull shifts.
And I'm like, you're gonna have to fucking Dick Sucking Ron. You're gonna have to fucking put in a few hours behind the wheel.
Yeah.
We go to a parking lot at like a deli in like Poughkeepsie, and I'm like, all right, we get our food. I'm just like, yo, do you want to drive back? Like let's like just drive
Yeah.
back like 5 minutes. Like
Yeah.
it's a pickup truck. Just get used to it. Whatever. Like the brakes are kind of whatever. He somehow, like, all you have to do is back out and leave the parking lot and then, like, make a left turn and, like, drive back to campus. He somehow, like, wedges the car between a brick wall and, like, a dumpster.
So Austin Powers style, literally.
Yeah. And I'm like, how the fuck did you, like turn 270 degrees and then get stuck between these, like, two gigantic objects? One of them is a building, and the other is a fucking giant, like, restaurant dumpster. And then the other time was a year earlier. We were in the South, and like it started to rain on the
Yeah.
work site, so we just started like chilling in the car and whatever, and then we're just sitting in the car. He like gets in the car and sits in the driver's seat, just to sit. But then they're like, oh yo, like we're gonna call it, like this rain's too crazy, everyone just go home. So he's in the driver's seat, not my car, and he's driving, and all of us are kind of like ugh, and it's a country road. There's no shoulder, it's just dirt. He fucking like slowly drifts over into the dirt, and two wheels are like fully in dirt, and we're just like, ah! And he's like, oh, sorry, brain fart. We're like, oh, Jesus Christ. And then he fucking drifts over like immediately after, like back into the dirt. So that's the only 2 times I've
They
ever
don't call him good driving Ron. I'll tell you that much. Drive sucking Ron.
Yeah,
More like it.
Jesus Christ.
Well, listen, as someone who's fallen asleep at the wheel multiple times, I should also not be behind the wheel of a motor vehicle.
Well, you've been napping enough.
Let alone with another fucking precious soul on board, but baby on board, dude. I can't fucking. But your driving, I think, has been fine.
Thanks.
I appreciate you taking on the burden
I like driving.
of whipping the Ford
Escape.
No, it's not. See, we keep
is
calling it the Escape. It's whatever they changed the Escape to.
What is it?
But it's not a flex. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
it's not
whatever.
a flex. And
It's like a mid-sized SUV.
the only thing I did notice was that the parallel parking, it took you 2 tries.
Yeah.
2 tries, which is not bad.
I blame
mean,
the
Lord
Fiat.
knows how many
I blame
fuck-
the Fiat
Yeah.
next to me because
Your gauge was off.
Using that as like a measuring
Yeah.
tool kind of threw me off. Whatever.
Yeah.
We're learning things about each other. You learned that I
Okay.
drink a pot of coffee every morning.
We joked last week about you grabbing the 3 coffees for yourself and me being dumbfounded, like, who are we meeting now, like, to bring these coffees to? You make a pot of coffee.
Yes.
And listen, I understand that, like, a pot, when you pour it out, it just, when you see, is not that unreasonable in terms of amount of coffee to intake. But when you see it in the pot, it looks like so much, and I have 1 cup, and then you finish the entire pot before we start our day.
What can I say, man?
That's like a lot of coffee.
I need to feed the machine, bro.
You got to feed
The
that
shit.
that
I'm like a
sexy
fucking,
brain.
I'm a 1920s like old car that you gotta wind
gotta
up
wind
and
them
fucking
up,
like
feed them bean juice,
yeah,
dude.
Just light a stick of dynamite. Yeah, it's fucking.
That's the only way you can shit, I think, right? Is the-
Kind of, yeah. Not. I mean, I'm sure I could force myself to shit if I had to. It's
Yeah.
like you and driving, right? If it comes down to it, if it's an emergency,
you can get it
I'm
done.
coming through.
Yeah.
But no, it fucking kickstarts the fuck out of me. Like I'm a terrible sleeper. I sleep like fucking ass.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
get up really early.
Get up really early. I am too addicted to my phone to like ever put it down at night. I'm like
That's
watching
bad.
shows.
Screen,
I'm like on
sc- yeah,
TikTok.
screen before bed is bad.
Yeah, no,
Bad news.
And I'm not even trying to like fix it. I understand it's a problem, like this addiction to like content and social media, but I'm not
Well,
even
I
trying
mean,
to fix it.
Yeah. Well, listen, I think we have a lot of addictions that we're not even remotely trying to address.
No.
I mean,
Um,
I think it is our job to not address them, to be honest. I think
And
at this
honestly,
point.
during all these napping periods, I've only probably fallen asleep like once.
Oh, they're
the rest
just
of the
kind
time
of
I'm just
they're just decompressed. It's more screen time for you.
exactly.
Yeah,
Just
I've
social-
been
social
taking
media.
advantage of those naps. Larry can nap, famously
Absolutely.
can nap anywhere.
All right, so what we do this week? The big fucking anchor
Yes.
of the week was our event last night at Mohawk General Store. We're going to get to that. But shout out Kevin. I don't know his last name. He's in my phone as Kevin Mohawk.
Kevin Mohawk, yeah.
So we get here Monday. We're like, yo, let's link up and like go through the details.
See the store?
I'm like, yo, come to the store. The store's fire.
Yeah. And it's within walking distance of the crib, which is nice.
Yeah,
So we
which
can
was
walk.
a happy accident. Link up with Kevin and his son Bowie.
Yeah.
who's half Asian. So looks
Beautiful
like if
kid.
you and I had a fucking kid.
Yeah, honestly,
And this
100%.
kid rocks.
He was incredible.
And he loved us. He called you his mommy.
He was like my new mommy and daddy. He's 4. He's 4, I believe.
He's 18.
And he had a customized jean jacket with his name on the back, which was
Bowie.
fucking swag. I imagine he's named after David Bowie. It's got to be.
Yeah, right?
A lot of Bowie. I mean, between fucking Kevin naming his son Bowie and Gary talking about Bowie. A lot
Yeah.
of Bowie talk. We love Bowie.
Kevin
Rest
was
in
like,
peace.
yo, put a Bowie LA song as the outro.
Yeah.
Kevin was like, yo, so once the workout got canceled, I'm like, yo, Kevin, do you know any like crazy like wellness like shamans
yeah.
or whatever? And he's like, I know like a DMT.
That's where we got
ritualist."
lunch, was the place that you recommended. We were trying to remember.
What?
We also, when we recap these trips, it's like impossible because you and I knocking our heads together, we have such dog shit memory.
Where'd we get lunch?
Remember, it was the pizza and the sandwich.
Oh,
and,
Little Dom's.
Yeah, it was good. It was
yeah,
really
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
You've been there before,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. We'll review all of the meals, obviously, so you can have a little fucking
Little
LA
Dom's,
guide.
7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, it was a strong 7, I would say. So anyway, we link up with Bowie and Kevin. Bowie immediately. Well, we've talked about kids before on the pod. Everyone knows that kids are mids.
Absolutely.
In terms of having children, this pod seems to be out 100%. At least for right now, because
right
you
now.
know who will bear your seed.
Well, everyone is fucking cock blocking me, so I definitely, which we're not
Yo,
going to talk
chill,
about.
chill.
Yo, came to LA, made a few friends, made a few
Yo,
enemies.
James made a big enemy, and we can't talk about it because it's too close to home, but it rocks. And it was because of
One
well,
day-
It's not because of me, but I opened up Pandora's box.
It's fine. One day I will tell this story, and this story fucking rules.
It's so good. Sorry, guys. We don't mean to cock tease you with a cock block.
Right.
But so we're hanging out with Bowie, and for me at least, I'm really good with kids, and I do really enjoy
You are a
kids.
kid.
I think because I am an immature person. I'm a big kid. But yeah,
You were really good with him, and he was like
I think we both
enamored
were.
with us, but
Yeah.
definitely you towards the end. I was fucking tired. I was like, Bowie, shut
when
up.
we were leaving, so we see Mohawk slaps. By the way, if you're and we obviously at this point have a relationship with the store. We have a relationship with Kevin. He asked us to host not just his 14th anniversary party, but at midnight at the afters, his birthday as well. So,
oh right,
which we didn't stay for.
It became his birthday.
Yeah, which we didn't stay for. You were fucking hammered, bro. We'll get into that.
Yeah, that's why I need all this magic water.
You were fucking banged up. But when we see the store, it's awesome. Definitely better than any store in New York, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was talking to you. I was like, I've always been a fan of Mohawk for a minute now. Like, it's a must hit. It's
an institution.
Mohawk, and you walk up Hyperion and you go to Counter Space. Those are like the two Silver Lake, like John's places, for me at least. And I was like, yo, this is a fucking crazy look. And like when we started posting the flyer, mad people are just like, oh my god, I love this store, I love this store, I love this store. Mohawk's killing it. They like survived the panini. They thrived in it.
They thrived, dude. It's an empire now. They just opened up a new Smock home goods store. And Smock is the in-house line. You should check it out. It's very good.
Know if they sell online. I hope they do, because there were some fucking bangers in there.
Well, I don't think anything is like, well, yeah, who knows if they're going to be listing $3,800 vintage Japanese rocking chairs online.
Yeah, why not?
But
I was like, all right, I was like, we were walking there, I was like, yo, honestly, this is awesome. I love that Kevin fucks with us. I love that we're going to get lip fillers and smoke DMT with him. What is the equivalent of Mohawk in New York if we were to do this in New York? And like, we couldn't think of one.
Yeah.
Right? And that's just the fucking sad state of retail in New York these days, where a lot of there's still good shit, but it's like, it's a brand eponymous shop.
Yes.
There's no multi-brand retail that can hold a fucking
what
candle.
We were talking about, we're just like DSM is, and obviously because it's like DSM.
Yeah.
All you need to know about Kevin is as soon as the workout thing fell through, you hit him up and you're like, yo, what is like the most LA thing that we can do? And he's like, well, I just did a DMT ceremony in my backyard. Like, he's like, you guys want to, he's like, you're going to throw up. He's like, you want to tap in? We're like, imagine filming us on DMT.
No.
I wouldn't do it, dude. I wouldn't. I love drugs. You and I love drugs. I'm not doing DMT.
I would smoke DMT, but
I'm too scared to what I'm going to find out about myself. I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
I can't.
I don't want to smoke DMT with you.
I don't want to smoke DMT with anyone. Let alone, I guess, you too.
No, I don't want to do ayahuasca. Ayahuasca.
Oh, that's
is where
what it was.
Vomiting.
Sorry. What is the difference?
DMT, you just like you enter new realities.
Okay.
Ayahuasca, you like
see God.
You like embrace death.
Okay,
you kill your ego.
So that's what. I can't do that.
And that's the vomiting one, where like you're
that's
vomiting.
That's what he
and
did.
Crying so hard that you like. Yeah, you touch God.
Yeah,
you suck God's dick.
Yeah, I can't kill my ego because just like how
it's your greatest strength.
It's all that we have.
It's your villain superpower.
But anyway, after we went with Bowie to get like a little snack at bar restaurant where we were gonna have we were trying to figure out. We went to actually a bunch of venues to try to figure out like what the afters was gonna be. Well, I mean, I didn't.
Yeah, all right, that
wasn't even planned. But back to the kids thing, we were doing so well with him that as we were leaving after like eating, noshing and drinking to go check out the bar where like we ultimately had the after party. Those two older couple that gave him the $2 bill, you guys had left and I was like watching that happen and they were like, you have a beautiful son. I was like, thank you so much, I appreciate that. But they were grandparents themselves, so they love kids.
Yo, but we made money, bro.
Yo, you got a $2 bill,
and you were like, and this is crazy. You're like, yo, do I want kids?
Yeah, because it's like
that's a fleeting fucking.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
and it's not in the cards for me. But like hanging out, because here's the thing: hanging out and kicking it with a kid, and like not having to worry about his well-being. He's just a homie. Well, but which is not being a parent.
And a 4-year-old is awesome, but I think that everything leading up to 4,
trash,
and everything after 4, like 4 is like the perfect age of a kid because they like have a personality and they're like
cute,
funny
and
they can
they say the darndest things,
and they can like do things for you.
Yeah,
like they have like the hand strength to like get you a beer, Like they have the muscle.
Crucial.
They have the muscle development to like get you a fucking.
They
beer.
have the hand-eye coordination.
Exactly.
The object permanence to grab a
they
fucking.
Can open the fridge.
To get a bud out of the fridge.
Yeah, they got space recognition.
Yeah.
Spatial recognition. Anyway, so that was cool. We said goodbye to Kevin and his child Bowie, and we met up with another child friend of ours. Jake Wolf.
So Wolf, yeah. Wolf was given the opportunity to impress the fuck out of us, and he chose to take us to the San Vicente Bungalows, which is a members-only. There's room. It's like Soho House.
It's a hotel, but I think no one goes there for the hotel. They just
there's rooms. Well, you would go to smash a side piece for sure.
Sure.
If you're like John Mayer, who
He named dropped how many times?
Who ironically is a member of San Vicente Bungalows. I was a little bummed because we went into it being like, okay, we're gonna do like the flexi thing, and Wolf is we're gonna give Wolf this opportunity to impress us. But like, yeah, what celebs are we gonna see? You know, and there was none. There was a guy with mad face tattoos. We're like, maybe he's famous.
I was like, he's definitely a guy.
Yeah,
he's definitely a fucking rapper or wannabe rapper. A white guy with
the-
face tattoos.
Ultimately,
it's good.
Ultimately, for me, it was the night was an absolute fucking net loss.
Okay, so
despite spending quality time with my dear friends.
The fucking Mad Max style windstorm picked up when we were at Bar Restaurant, and like Kevin was like looking at the palm trees, like, "Yo, this is crazy. I've never seen the palm trees like tilted
bending
this far
like
over,
at a crazy angle."
Mad Palms almost fucking crushed his Tesla.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
No, feeling like a Tesla here, nobody.
Yeah, but I had actually never ridden in a Tesla until we were in his joint. It is smooth, dude. It's smooth.
I don't like it. The whole iPad thing is very. I just want to scroll through TikTok on it.
Oh yeah, you were sitting. I was in the back with Bowie, where in the where the children sit. But I'm not thought it was smooth. But anyway, so the windstorm was picking up. So anyway, the night was a net loss for me. I took my hat off, put it down.
Your white hat that you stole from your father-in-law.
From my father-in-law. That was a gift for me from my father-in-law that my wife thinks is very sweet and very cute. How much I love it, and I think it brings her immense joy that I wear it all the time. And I put it down, and we had just gotten, you and I, because Wolf doesn't drink, you and I had just gotten 2 glasses of, I think it was like a Pinot Noir or something.
I got the Sangiovese.
Oh, that's right.
Because it was the cheapest option.
Okay. So I got a Pinot Noir because I was like, maybe there's a 1% chance Wolf will pick up the check, which not going to happen. But
we paid for it, right?
No, but he Venmo'd. I have to send TF his Venmo, which I actually have forgotten to do. I have not done that yet, but I will.
Surprised.
Use
Zelle.
So fucking
you don't use Zelle.
In the middle of a conversation, I use Zelle. In the middle of a conversation, the fucking wind blew the entire glass of wine that had just been put down all over me. This shit looks like it was fucking dyed in wine. It's fucking completely ruined.
Maybe you just gotta complete the task and do that.
Bro, it's pink. It's like not, it's like completely fucking destroyed. So that was a huge fucking bummer. And then, I'm telling my wife and kind of like, I'm telling a funny anecdote about what happened, trying to like, not think it's going to be a big deal. She was like legit pissed. She's like, why didn't you ask for club soda from the waiter? Why didn't you take it? I'm like, it was 11 p.m. at night. We had just fucking sat down to dinner.
There's no way club soda's going to save that thing.
And I'm like, what am I going to take it to a dry cleaner at like 11 p.m.?
I'm actually kind of surprised that they didn't offer to pick up the dry cleaning like bill.
They didn't offer shit.
Yeah, they offered to sit us inside. Did they give you a new glass of wine?
Yes, I think they did. I think I got topped off at the very least. But they were just like, "Man, sucks to be you. You guys want to sit inside?" So that sucked dick.
Yeah, that was
that meal was whatever. I don't think anyone goes there for the food, though. I will say, now that you and I have, in the Buffalo Cauliflower Wars, we went to Erewhon, which we'll get to, but we had Buffalo Cauliflower there, and we must have gotten a bad batch because it
at Erewhon.
It was terrible. The Buffalo.
Which also, I don't know why you think that the Buffalo Cauliflower at Erewhon is a thing.
No, it is a thing, and I got a ton of messages about it. No, I don't.
And it's trash.
No,
it tastes like cauliflower and Frank's hot sauce.
Yeah, and I guess, and listen, I think it is a thing, and all of the responses that I got, where I basically then had to be like, well, I must have gotten a bad batch or we must have gotten a bad batch because the shit is legit mids. Also, it was $15 for a fucking small. I will say that in the Buffalo Cauliflower Wars, the San Vicente Bungalows, their Buffalo Cauliflower was vastly superior and I actually found to be maybe the most enjoyable part of the meal. Just wanted to get that out there.
Yeah, my Impossible Burger was ass. That meal was.
It's a scene, bro. It's like a.
It was like I was a little like, oh, this is like the most LA thing we could do, where it's like, oh, like celeb slating. Like,
right.
Oh, we have to put stickers on our phone cameras.
Oh, right.
Fucking
yeah.
Lame as fuck.
Sorry, I'm not gonna. Yeah, you can't flick up member Jake Wolf.
I was also so exhausted.
Oh yeah,
I was so fucking tired at that point. Like this jet lag is no joke, bro.
With the naps, I've kind of been surviving.
But I haven't been napping. That's the thing.
Oh, and also let's talk about the late dinners. That's what's been brutal for us, bro. That because that's you and I. Every dinner plan has been 8 p.m. or later, and even if you're like not exhausted, your body at least is still on some semblance of New York time. That's like I would never eat past. I never eat past 8. Ever.
No.
Like ever. And then at that point, it's like really 11 p.m.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Fucking insane.
Which I thought LA was a very like early to bed, early to rise type town.
I was blown away. Everyone is making fucking late reservations. No one's taking our fucking feelings and our emotions into account.
Monsters.
Fucking, yeah, I mean, here we are in the fakest fucking city. Fake friends, fake celebs, fake clout. It's bullshit.
Next day, Tuesday, whatever. We come home, we fucking go to bed. Next day, Tuesday, I drink a pot of coffee minus 1 cup. We are only tasked to. Oh, we recorded a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we recorded a pod.
Are we just spoiling all of the guests in L.A.? Behind the paywall. Yo, next week I can't wait to say this. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Next week the UK tour is interrupted because
Slight pause.
we got Zach motherfucking Fox, the fucking OG big homie comedian turned rapper. The tape, by the way, we've heard the record. It is amazing.
It's also 9 minutes long, but which is fine.
Short.
But I think this is top 5 episodes.
Oh, I mean, everyone, it's fucking perfect. It's exactly what you want it to be. I cannot wait for you guys to hear that. I think it is. If we ever were gonna pause, because we wanted to release the UK stuff. As like it's like a moment, not a moment. You know what I mean? It's like a package. It's a package.
It's a pack.
So yeah, Zach killed it. I can't wait for you guys to hear that. So that'll be next Tuesday, and then we're back with Nigel. We're back with Nigel, and then Goldie. Since everyone knows the guests from the UK now, but
Nigel, Goldie, and then should we just run through LA? So it's Maddie Matheson, John Buscemi, Benny Blanco.
Yeah, so there you go. That's the full lineup. We're just fucking stacking content for our best friends at home.
But okay, so John Buscemi was at what, like 2, 3? So we got kind of the most of the day to kill, and then we had a dinner at 8 with our guy John Zemelis, who's trying to help us on some projects. Blah blah blah, whatever. We'll get into that later. I mean, Tuesday was kind of light work, right?
No, but we should review them. We got sandwiches at Wax Paper.
Wax Paper in Frogtown, which is a big recommendation, and I had been there before, and I forgot how fucking long it takes. I just remember that it's in this cool section of Frogtown where like the LA River's right there, and you can like go walk around, wait, or like eat your sandwiches there. You got the biggest Italian sub I've ever fucking seen.
Yo, honestly, I fucked it up. I played myself. Your shit looked way more delicious. I don't like bologna, so I don't know why I got like a basically
like a mortadella sandwich.
Well, it was bologna and salami. Like I was like, oh, it's their version of an Italian hero. Like, you know, how could it not be awesome? And it was. I don't know, man. I'm kind of bummed. I'm sure the other sandwiches are fucking great. The amount of people that after we had been there told me like this place to go to as a lunch recommendation was like, I was really surprised. I've never heard of this place.
They have 2 locations. We went to the Frogtown one.
Yeah. Anyway.
And then what? So we cut a pod. We come home.
We went to the LA River. We took some pictures of each other.
We did.
Took a little walk.
Yep.
Went to
Jimmy and I were hanging out.
Yeah, we were hanging out. We went to that Blackbird store.
Sue So Shop, which
shout out fucking Blackbird spy
was
plane.
A Blackbird spy plane recon, which I didn't know was like right next to Wax Paper, but I was like, oh, it's right there. Let's just go.
Yeah, it was cool.
I bought some placemats.
You did buy some placemats. What an adult
dude
move.
asked for ID on the sneakers, on the Reeboks, on the Reebies, and cut a pod. And this is where I think that you and I divulge from LA motherfuckers is that we get back, we have dinner at 8, it's like 5. We're like, should we just like drink some wine?
Oh, bro, yeah.
Because again, and we ended up drinking like a bottle each before going to this dinner where we got even more fucked up with Johnny Z.
They would be working out. They would do like a workout or something.
In LA, like if you have these like there's nothing to do, there's nowhere to go. You can't just like walk around.
Yeah.
So I think that people just go to the fucking gym.
Yeah.
Right. Like between meals,
Get
like,
hot.
you're not working. You just go to the gym and get hot.
Yeah.
Which like props, but
couldn't be us. Though, yo, you did one workout, bro. I was really impressed.
This was Tuesday morning.
Yeah, this was Tuesday morning.
So
you were like, you want to join me? I'm like, no. Fuck you.
So I knew we're in the hills. I knew about the Silver Lake Hills stairs. We're in Los Feliz Hills. I didn't know. I guess all the hills have like crazy stairs.
Yeah, for pedestrians, yeah.
And I was like, all right, let me work out a little bit, or try to at least. And
you nearly shit your pants, right?
I was just running up the stairs, and I almost shit my pants. Not like it wasn't like a close call, but I was like, there's a chance I shit my pants if I like do too much of this, or if I don't like rest enough. Also, I was like wheezing. I think the air. I forgot about the air quality here,
it's trash.
and that there's fucking like wildfires and shit.
I've been smoking in your face constantly.
Yeah, that's annoying. Well, not in my face, just like
no, you're just because it's your secondhand smoke because we're together.
But I don't know if this is intentional or not, but your timing has been better where you'll smoke before we get to a place.
Yeah.
Not we get to a place and then you start smoking, and I'm like, well, now I gotta fucking hold my dick for 5
minutes. And also,
minutes.
if I know that we're like about to hop in the whip and go somewhere, I'll just like give myself 5 minutes ahead of you and like blast outside.
That's
and
been
do
considered.
That.
I appreciate that.
So you're welcome. It's been easier.
But I was like wheezing, bro, and I was like, yo, I feel I'm gonna like I might shit my pants, and then fucking walking through these hills here, I'm like, yo, I had my headphones in. I was listening to my Good Drake playlist, and it's 3 songs long. Just kidding. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna get hit by a fucking car because like it's all blind corners, whatever. All right, so we get fucking zooted with John Z at Parks Barbecue.
Yo, that was
probably
the best
meal.
It was incredible. It's the best Korean barbecue I've ever had.
I think that the tacos that we had today has been my favorite thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is honestly, man. If you like Korean barbecue and you live in LA and you haven't been to Parks Barbecue, that's another place that post up the gram with hundreds of messages being like, "This is the spot." Because you're in Koreatown. There's a lot of Korean barbecue options.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is the one.
There's a moment where we accidentally drank. We were like, "Yo, split a bottle
Bulgogi
of wine."
Boyz.
We split a bottle of wine, and then it turned into splitting 2 bottles of wine. So we each had a bottle of wine before going there. And there's a moment where I think we were in the Uber, going there, and you turned to me and you're just like, "Yo, I'm getting fucked up tonight."
Yeah,
I'm just like, "All right."
It was,
and then like we get there, the waiter's like, "Do you want any drinks?" And you're like, "Yeah, could we get 3 beers?" And he's like, "I think you should just get 2. They're big beers." And you're like, "Oh, they're big? 3 beers."
3 beers and soju.
And soju.
Yeah,
And then we got 2 round. The beers were fucking big.
they're giant. They were like the Magnum joints.
Yeah, they're
Love
big,
that.
big boys. And then not to like put you on blast or anything, but
Okay.
like the next day you're like, "Yo, I can't believe you ordered that 3rd round of beers." I was like, "That was you."
Yeah.
We were done eating. We were like ready to go, and you ordered a third, like another round of
For the
beers
table,
that
yeah.
you thought I had ordered the next day. Whatever. Like we had our moments.
I'm like, this is on John. Another one, dude.
yeah.
No, we got super fun. That was super fun. And then,
John's
yeah,
awesome.
just blasting down some dog walker joints in the fucking parking lot.
Shout out Fairfax on Amazon. Watch
Yeah,
the trailer. Watch when it drops.
Fucking tap into Fairfax so John can get paid and keep taking us
Yeah.
out to dinner, dude. And
Dog walker joints, the little shits. See, I like that.
That's
like the
great.
right
I know
amount of
it's
weed.
fucking fantastic, dude. You know, I have terrible lungs, so the dog walker for me is like kind of like if I'm going to smoke. Obviously, if I'm vaping, I'm going to vape till my fucking brain is Swiss cheese. But you know, it's funny as
I'm
much.
kind of surprised you haven't wanted to go to dispensary.
I know, and I
I'm
think
gonna try and put this shirt on again.
yeah, good luck. I can monologue for a bit. Yeah, I have a ton of weed at home. I'm obviously back smoking, and a buddy of mine just brought me back a bunch of edibles from his own trip to LA. So I haven't like necessarily felt the need because I've been going hard. I've been going hard up until leaving. But yeah, that was the kind of perfect kind of like nightcap on what was like an amazing meal, and like at that point, smashed.
Yeah.
In the Uber home, dude, I was playing like you were like, here, why don't you? Because you have been controlling all the music.
Because I'm driving.
And you were kind of like, here, you know, basically passing the aux or the whatever again on Bluetooth. You're like, why don't you take over? And I was just playing like rock revival.
Yeah, and
So
then I had to take the aux cord
the
back.
garage
for you.
rock revival. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna start with the Hives, then we're gonna go into the Vines, then we're gonna go into the Strokes. We're gonna break it up with some 41, and it was just like I
I
went
was like,
back.
give me this. We're playing Cameron.
Yeah, I went into my fucking Apple Music searches and I was just like, yo, what fucking was I on, dude? I was transported
You're on
back
that
to
te-
fucking
you're on that terrace.
2006,
You're on that
2005.
terrace. You're on that terrace beer pack.
Yeah, anyway, so that was the best meal for me that I could recommend Parks Barbecue to anyone. It was incredible.
What has kind of sucked, and like you were more drunk than I was at night, is like the mornings because we don't have any food or drinks or anything, and we basically just it's like, yo, kill enough time to like until like the lunch spot opens up.
Correct.
Right. So like the next morning.
And we eat early lunches too. I mean, we've been eating at like 11 every day.
Yeah, because there's nothing to do except fucking eat around here. Next morning, we go to Combi, a fucking Blasic.
Yo, great spot. What did you think?
I thought it was all right. I thought my katsu sandwich needed more mustard, and I thought that the egg salad, while very good, was and it is like
These are
very much-
these are Japanese style
yeah,
sandwiches.
sandos with like the crust cut off and everything. The egg salad, like while very good, was not like actually the real thing. You know what I mean? And then my pork katsu sandwich was kind of like it needed more mustard or like cabbage or it needed a little bit more of everything.
Yeah, so I liked it and I was happy we did it. And a lot of people, again, you've been in control of the food for the most part. I picked lunch today and I kind of like low key bricked it a bit once we whatever. But anyway, you've been on one because I've just been like posting pictures. I'm not even tagging anything, you know, not trying to gatekeep. It's just like whatever. I'm lazy. And everyone is like immediately like, yep, I know that place. You guys are killing it. You're on a tear. This place rules. And Konbi, I thought the egg salad was the best egg salad I ever had because it wasn't really.
Yo, the mango soda sucked.
Oh, that was terrible. Don't get the mango soda. But the egg salad, because it didn't taste like that, was very mustardy, and I loved that soft boiled egg in the middle. That was really good. The katsu, and I'm a
King.
fiend for katsu.
You know my middle name's Katsuya?
Yeah.
You know what that means? Fried
pork.
Fried food store.
Yeah,
Seriously.
you are, dude. You are a walking fried food store.
And firstborn. Depends on what character
The
you
curry
use.
sauce. To me tasted too mustardy, and it wasn't like that umami savory kind of taste that I want when it comes to any type of katsu. So it was kind
And
of
then
a
after
miss.
Combi, we went to the LA
Okay,
institution.
all right, here we go.
What?
Let's do the taste test. We're in. We're into the
No,
part.
I was going
Let's
to say
do
that
it.
we went to. Well, first, yes, we'll do that. But the LA institution, the gas station, which is where we've been just hitting up every fucking gas station for cigs, for Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke in this case.
Chips,
little
snacks.
Yeah, the Tostitos salsa verde chips that I got were better than anything about Erewhon. All right, we go to Erewhon.
We have to do it.
Not a single fucking fit to be
the
seen.
Silver Lake Erewhon.
Silver Lake Erewhon. It was so fucking stupid that this is like a thing that people base their entire identity around, like what grocery store you shop at.
Yeah,
which I guess is just indicative of
how boring it is here.
Yeah, and how like food and like image obsessed people are, which is fine because like we are too.
All right. So what? So we got the Buffalo Collie. We already that's done and dusted. It was trash. I think we got a bad batch. Whatever. Who cares?
We're like, yo, let's do a water taste test,
Yeah,
right? So okay, forget the Kendall Jenner tequila for a second. I don't know why this is here.
Thank you, Charlie. Just to kind of fill it out a bit.
Okay. Let me just put this down here. Do you want some?
Of what? Tequila? No. Okay. I'm fine.
All right. So we got here. Maybe we do the juice, or let's do the waters first.
Okay.
Right? So at Erewhon brand. Naturally alkaline spring water, bottled at the source. At Shasta,
this was only like three. That was only like $3.50.
Shasta Springs, California.
Yeah, that's not that crazy.
Exceptional purity and taste, naturally occurring minerals, eco-friendly recycled glass bottles. Then we got the fucking.
Here we go. This is the big one, literally and figuratively.
The piece de resistance
Yeah.
is the $25 bottle water. It's 64 fluid ounces. So is this
big.
a gallon?
Yeah.
I don't know. $25 though.
Yeah.
Ophora water for wellness. These are just made up words.
Yeah,
right?
this is not real.
Nano pure.
Fake.
Restructured. Yo, I don't want my water restructured.
What does that mean?
It's like H2O1
plus one.
and hyperoxygenated. Yo, maybe it's H2O2. I don't know.
Yeah. Which one should we do first? We got to do that. That's let's do the big boy. Crack that open. Let's do it. All right. So we're
and
gonna.
then I forgot this in the car. So this water has an expiration date.
Wow.
Best by September 27th, 2023.
Let's also, in terms of the whole haul, we got a green juice and then we got a fucking GAC probiotic shot.
Which it's GAC probiotic, superfood gut health. The ingredients, I was like, what the fuck is GAC? Like that's a made up shit. The main ingredient, the first ingredient listed, GAC. What is GAC?
Yeah, I don't know. Everything here with the Buffalo Collie was $62.
Yeah. It was like funny until like she rang it up and you had to like.
You're gonna have to put your mic down. And all you need to know about Erewhon is when we saw our boy Sam Lerner, famous actor Sam Lerner, friend of the show. He was just talking about how he loves everything that we have. So that's all that you need to everything that we got. So that's how you know it's fucking trash.
All right, the packaging.
Sam is Hollywood as fuck.
The packaging. Pretty bad. It like kind of like cracking away.
Glass. Everything here is glass.
It is filled to the absolute brim, which I do appreciate, but I also just spilled like 4 drops, which is like that's like $1.
Yeah, dude. Yo, fucking relax, man. This is every drop is worth real fucking.
You were
bread.
like, should we get ice in the glass? I'm like, fuck no, bro. You can't ruin the sanctity of the Ophora.
Also, this has been because it's so large. And because we were carrying in all this other shit, you left it in the car. It's been baking in the sun for 2 days, dude.
You're welcome.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna do the $25 water first.
Oh my god.
This is Ophora drinking water.
At Ophora Water Technologies.
Oh my god. Shut up.
We use our patented process to infuse nanopure water with molecular stabilized oxygen. In clinical studies, fake science, molecular oxygen has been shown to have many therapeutic benefits, including increased energy levels, improved hydration, enhanced immune function, better nutrient absorption, improved digestion, and reduced signs of aging. Yo, this better make me shit and look young.
All right, here we go. Cheers. Tastes like fucking water.
It's actually, it's like soft. It's like soft,
like everything else in LA. This shit is baby shit soft.
Baby dicks. Let me cleanse my palate with a tap. Yeah, this shit is.
I mean, whatever, dude. It's not unless this actually like if you drink. First of all, if you're spending $25 on water a day, maybe if you drink the whole jug, you're gonna fuck like a champion or something.
Manufactured by Perfect Water Worldwide LLC. Yo, we're drinking Mr. Worldwide right now.
This is fucking fake as hell, bro. Anyway, I mean, whatever. It's fucking.
Here we go.
Water.
Note: statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration.
Oh, you don't say.
This
like
product,
everything else in Erewhon, bro.
This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Yeah, no shit.
For complete lab analysis, visit ophorawater.com.
Okay, whatever. All right, let's try. And now we also have the Erewhon naturally alkaline spring water that's bottled at the source at Shasta Springs, California. This was only like $3.50. We thought this was going to be more. So,
well, I knew there's a $25 one. I didn't know that it was like a full gallon. So, but I don't know. This is like cheap packaging.
This is nice and cold. So hold on, let me just make sure that my glass is empty here. Okay. All right, let's try this. All right, now we're gonna try Erewhon.
Generic brand. This is the Kirkland of Erewhon water.
All right,
Thank you.
Bottoms up. This tastes bad.
This is water.
You know. This must be that naturally alkaline. Like it's got to be.
It's a little like metallic.
Yeah. It's got a little bite to it. I don't like this. I'd rather drink tap, to be honest, than both of these, to be real.
You have been on your fucking smart water a tear,
bro. I'm trying to fucking stay hydrated, bro. You know why? It really. In my mind, I'm like, this is counteracting the smoking of pack.
I guess my question is, why don't you just keep one of the bottles and fill it with the tap instead of like
I don't know.
Tossing the bottle and then you have to wait till the next time you go to a gas station.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, you've just been drinking tap out of the Nalgene the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I've been a little. It's just me being a little bougie. I do not like this.
This is pointless. Why are we doing this?
Okay, yeah, because
what's that? The green juice?
Yeah, shake that up. All right, so then we got a green juice. What's the price tag say? Is there a price tag?
No.
Okay.
But this did $9.
$9. All right.
This will go bad in 2 days.
Okay.
This is
let's tap in.
Just Greens raw organic cold pressed Erewhon juice.
All right, here we go. Green juice time. I hope you guys are fucking. This is riveting stuff. I mean, this is why you should upgrade to. Yeah, you're so weak, dude. Is it some type of seal? There we go. Oh, there he is. Yo, why is everything in a glass? Is that better? It's better for the environment?
Yeah.
Oh. Let me smell. Oh, it smells like green juice. Here.
That's a lot. Yo, give me like half that. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm
Cheers
going to just throw it away if I don't want it.
Celery.
Oh, that's bad, bro.
Tastes like celery.
Oh, that sucks.
That's really bad.
I like a green juice. This sucks.
This
you think it's because we had it in the fridge?
No, I think it's just celery juice. What's in this? Kale?
Yeah, all right. Celery, cucumber, kale, romaine lettuce, dandelion, and parsley. Our juices are cold pressed to retain the most nutrient-rich vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and fiber. Our bottles are sterilized and reused. There it is, to reduce the carbon footprint.
Right,
let juice be thy medicine, and medicine be thy juice. Suck my fucking dick, Erewhon. Fucking losers. I hate this.
So I never like your tweets. Just it's no like it's not a policy. I just don't.
Really?
I don't know. Whatever.
Because you sure do tweet a lot about me.
Yeah, call that a flat white. I did like your tweet and thought it was a really good one. Like, I went to Erewhon and I got with this stupid personality.
Yeah.
All right.
You're welcome.
Here we go with the GAC Probiotic Superfood Gut Health number 42.
Let's just share this. I mean, you don't have COVID, do you? I mean, if I have COVID, you have COVID.
I'm just going to pour it in my water glass.
Oh, okay. Then I'll take a sip. All right. What? This is no one knows.
GAC.
GAC, coconut, orange, lemon, ginger, organic.
It smells kind of nice, actually.
All right. Ready? Woo. Yo. I fuck with this.
Yeah.
What was the crazy one? Oh, germ warfare? This is nice. Okay, guys, I think we finally have a positive review from our Erewhon Hall here.
But,
the GAC probiotic shot.
Let me see it.
Superfood.
I will say they used a problematic word on here, the K word. You know, like kefir lime?
No. What's problematic about it?
You're not supposed to use the word kefir. I think it's like some like colonial term that like
slur.
People, yeah, it's like a slur. You're supposed to say
colonial slurs, dude.
I think you're supposed to say macroot. So
the colonial slur. That's how you know it's good.
Erewhon, you're fucking canceled, bitch. All right.
Okay, moving on.
Oh God. Ugh.
You don't like this either? I like this.
It's fine.
I don't want the whole thing. I mean, I'm only
the whole thing is like 3 ounces.
Ugh.
I don't know. That's not what I want.
All right. So fuck Erewhon.
Yeah. Oh, that is
really
pungent in the
I like it.
I'm like puckering up.
Okay, so we're split on that. So for the most part, this show I would say is 95% bad.
Yeah, $62 for all this.
For trash.
All right, we'll bring the Kendall Jenner tequila back on the table.
Okay.
All right. Ugh. from Erewhon, we meet up with Richard at Union. Yo, shout out fucking. We told the story about Chris Gibbs slamming the door in our face, but shout out Richard for just like being awesome and putting us on flow team
and taking
putting us
beautiful portraits of us and photos.
New Union Warehouse Creative Studio,
out of control.
Fire.
Fantasy Factory.
Met Beffy.
Yeah,
right.
Finally, yeah.
Fucking, I had a little fanboy moment. I was like, oh my god, I love you on the hype.
HBO Max.
HBO Max is the hype.
HBO Max presents the hype.
I was like, we're boys with Speedy.
Yeah, it was like literally like a sweatsuit Speedy. It was literally like a John's Fantasy Factory. You got some free Union J's,
yes, sir.
Got some tees. It is like how it is when you're like if you're like a skater on flow team and you hit like the warehouse and you're just like grabbing tees off the wall. It fucking
yo, what
rocks.
a large is that?
Yeah.
And then we have the fucking main event of the week, which is Throwing Fits at Mohawk General Stores, 14th anniversary, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. I forget the address. It's on Sunset Boulevard. Drinks provided by Kimino. Calidad beer, delicious.
So good. What
Golden
a great
Rule
beer.
spirits, which I wasn't able to get any.
I had the last old fashioned.
And it was delicious.
It was delicious. I just, I don't like old fashions.
Yeah.
The margarita, I'm sure, was fucking exquisite.
Bro, the margarita was 39.5% booze.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like when we had Tip Top at the barbecue. It's like, yo, you see like all the homies and the throw gang drinking it, and you almost want to be like, yo, be careful.
Right.
Like, these will hit you hard.
Yeah, I mean, if you pour in a cup over ice because it is like a real drink. And then food provided by the Burger Boys.
Only the
Shy
best.
And Alex and Maddie. Shy's Burger and Fries. Fucking
Fire. I wish I fucked up by not getting to.
I know, same.
I haven't tried the spicy one, and they had the chilies going. I fucking blew it. Dude.
Yeah.
Ugh, I panicked.
Yo, Zuvi.
Oh, dude, it was
You fucking shut down. Sunset was shut down.
Shut down.
Trust
me, daddy.
People were literally like, yo, I was driving by and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the actual party that I'm like going to, but this looks insane. Shout out everyone that came through.
Bro.
Shout out the whole fucking
It
Discord.
was a block party, bro.
It was crazy.
People were saying that like this doesn't happen or this hasn't happened in LA because of like the stricter. Not that it was a super spreader event or anything.
No,
but like
proof of facts required.
But yes, exactly. And masks in stores at all times. This is not. People were saying this is like didn't feel like an LA event, which is what that's music to my ears. That's the highest comp you can pay me because
that is not LA.
That it's more of like a New York thing. It's people in the fucking street. We're drinking. We're eating. We're blasting darts. We're having a good time. It was. I mean, I don't know, 300 people.
Yeah, it was fucking
packed out. Sunset. Shit was a fucking block party.
And it was great to see like a lot of LA people that you wouldn't see because like it's. Everyone that was like, "Oh, you're in LA, like we should link." It was just like, "Yo, come to this event, come to this event,
yeah,
come to this
please.
event, come to this event." Because like we don't like all our dinners are kind of like booked out. We don't have time to like get lunches or coffees or anything. Just come to the event. So like Taylor Lorenz, So Super Sam, Cam Hicks, who else?
Adrian Carter
from Undefeated,
all the fucking Grailed boys, Nico, Sam, Asaf, Antone. Yeah, it was fucking sick. All my homies pulled up. A bunch of your homies pulled up. I guess to the after party.
No, they both came to the
oh,
event.
shout out
really
fucking Mikey, the fucking hitman in the building. Yeah. Fucking I don't know, all the fucking Ethan and Spencer
shooter
from Style and Direction came. Our doppelgangers came through. That was a fucking moment. Yeah, I mean, just too many people to name. Dave McNamee was in the building. Dave Schilling was in the fucking building.
Dave the LA Bagman.
The Bagman was finally there. Shit-faced, not doing what we asked him to do.
It was a lot of fucking fun, and I know that Kevin was really happy. He was hungover all day today. Maybe he had to hit that like a toad, hit that DMT. I don't know. And yeah, people were just like, again, I don't know if it's that like LA hasn't opened up as hard as like New York has. Yeah. And that, by the way, the mask like strictness here is crazy.
It's real, bro.
I
feel like I'm living in a prison.
I know. Release me.
You know me. I'm on my anti-masker shit, bro. I'm not trying to wear. We literally left the house, and I was like, I had to panic because I didn't bring the mask. I'm like, fuck. Like now we have to stop and get a mask like at a fucking 7-Eleven because like,
I now know your PIN number.
You can't. Yeah, you do. Yo, take that to your grave. Though if I'm as broke as you say I am, it doesn't
starts with an 8.
No,
every week I will give out 1 digit of Lawrence's PIN number.
What are you, the fucking Zodiac killer, dude?
And it ends in a 2.
Both those numbers are not real.
I know. I would never do
true.
that to you. You would fucking say my PIN number on pod. That's for goddamn sure.
It was sick. And here's the thing, right? And we say this all the time. We put these events on because we know they're going to be
Justin
good.
Chung taking our pick.
Oh, my God, yo. Shout out. How could I forget? Fucking Justin came through.
Sam Lerner.
Oh, Lerner, Alexander.
Wolf.
Yeah, fucking.
Bro, you were like, it was. I'm gonna say this. It was a little ungracious of you.
Jack from Stussy.
That's true. That's right. When Kevin was like, "Yo," like Justin was like, "Hey, I want to take your portraits," and Kevin was like, "You guys can just wear whatever the fuck you want in the store." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna get crazy fitted, but like a crazy fit." And you're like, "No, I'm good with what I'm wearing."
Well, I
little
wore what I
ungracious.
wanted to wear. Like I had my whole little fucking,
a little
how the West
rude.
was one denim or Canadian tuxedo, denim on denim.
Tom of Finland type fit.
Exactly.
But Kevin let me fucking
Yeah.
get dripped out in the Drees, in the Norbit by Hiroshi Shizawa, the Stav 2 West 8 fingerless gloves.
Yeah, those are cool.
The fucking Pharrell.
The store is
fisherman hat.
really fucking good.
Yeah, yeah.
They got Lagacha in there. They got fucking Needles. They got EG. It's pound for pound. It's one of the best menswear stores in the world, and that's not cap. That's fucking facts. No printer. Yeah. Shout out Chung. I can't wait for those. 2 photo shoots in one day. I mean, you and I are we're professional
We're
models.
different.
I don't know. That's a lifestyle. I will say. So my point was this. We do these things. We know they're going to be successful. They're exciting
We
for
should
sure.
stop doubting ourselves, bro. 'cause
Well, but it's not that. I think it's like, having some. I'm not trying to be a full-on megalomaniac for real. You never know until it's there.
Famous
And
last
the
words.
best review I saw was on Reddit, where some guy was like, "Oh, it's kind of not great," or like whatever.
Yeah, that
and then he's
was
like,
rated, like-
"Update packed." Yeah, bro. If the event is from 5 to 8, you gotta wait till fucking 7 before you give your review,
at
bro.
5:01.
Yeah, come on, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
There were some women in the cut,
Oh,
right?
a lot of cuties.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Listen, am I saying that coming to a Throwing Fits event is like a fucking little fucking social mixer?
Well,
No, but you never know.
the greatest dating app on earth. It's not Tinder. It's not Hinge. It's not Bumble. It's not Raya.
It's Fit Check Friday.
It's used to be Instagram.
Yeah.
Now it's the Throwing Fits platform. Somebody else was like, "Yo, y'all should do
Oh,
Throwing
yeah.
Fits misconnections
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like there's some fucking cuties, a girl with this. Like there were some cute boys in the mix."
Some babies. Yeah, I mean it was crazy, and I'm so thankful for everyone that came out, and it was so fucking sick. And the after party was fun as fuck. And shout out to everyone that partied with us from fucking 5 until midnight. And you were just you were insufferably drunk at the end, and you were really pissing me off. And I was like trying
How?
to like, bro.
You want to get into this?
I mean, you were just literally sauced out of your mind. Well, okay, couple things.
Oh,
One is that I was like, I don't want to divulge too much information about like your personal life or whatever, but at a certain point I'm like, yo, I'm exhausted, like I want to leave, I'm gonna get an Uber. And you're like, okay, well, I'll come back with you, like wait for me. And like you were trying to get another round, but like the bar was closed. So I'm like, okay, just chill and like finish up whatever it is that like you're currently occupied with. We'll leave it at that. And I'll see you outside, I'll smoke a cig, I'll get the Uber. And I was like calling you, and you were sending me the voicemail trying to tell you that the car was there. So finally, you get in the car, and we're in the car going back, and you are screaming at the Uber driver who
Damn.
didn't really speak English, being like, "You have Dipset radio? Play Jada Kiss. Do you have 50 Cent in the game?"
All right, relax, buddy.
Yo, you were, and then at a certain point, I was like, yo, chill, bro. I literally was like, yo, chill. I don't think like the guy
Understand what the fuck going on.
understands what you're saying, and you were like, fuck you.
All right, I apologize, but fuck you.
And then I will say, we got back here. I was trying to go to bed. You and a friend were maybe playing very loud music till very late in the night.
Broke out the Kendall Jenner tequila.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right.
Charlie was there. Shout out Charlie.
Yeah.
Flex. First of all, Charlie, never give me constructive criticism about the podcast because all you do is fucking hurt my feelings. I love you, and thank you for giving us your influencer swag bag so that James
Although-
could have a nightcap with a friend.
I tried to put his like eye mask things on this morning from like not de moi, but like it's like some, like,
from his swag
influencer-y-
pack.
Yeah, and they didn't have like any like goo on them. They're just like dry ass pieces of
I
plastic.
think you need to put water on them or something, probably.
Oh, really?
Obviously, if they're just dry.
Well, like the ones
I know.
Isaac gave us,
I
like,
love
like,
those.
already have like the slime.
Yeah, they're already wet.
Yeah,
they're
they're
already
fucking
slimed up.
lubed up.
So anyway, yeah, you were a monster.
Yeah, sometimes it be like that.
Yeah. All right, let's
moving
wrap-
on.
let's
Also,
wrap
come on, I had a weirdly traumatic night.
You see,
Which we
okay,
can't get into,
okay.
right?
Right, you're right. Okay, sure.
And even worse.
With that
morning.
said, it is just annoying when I'm trying to help you and be a good friend, and you're telling me to go fuck myself by screaming in my face. It's tough.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're forgiven.
It's gonna happen again.
Fuck you.
It's gonna happen again. All right, real quick, because we're fucking both pressed for time here. We're leaving on Saturday. Today's Thursday, so you made the lunch decision to go to a taco truck nearby. To be fair, you wanted to go to their actual like restaurant.
Yeah,
and I was like,
Venice.
yo, it's 40
well, that was too much.
That was like downtown. That was like
Oh.
WeHo. I was like, it's like 40 minutes, bro.
Yeah. So went to a truck.
Went to the truck.
These are Terry's Red. They're birria style tacos.
Mids, but like the price was right.
Yeah,
And honestly, at that point, all we needed was like meat and cheese and bread.
Yeah, it was actually perfect for being hungover and then like perfectly like inducing like a quick like food coma nap that another nap we're gonna take. And yeah, it was good. Shout out to Saf. I think I liked it. Who gave the recommendation? Big foodie. I think I liked it more than you. With that said,
Was this your first birria?
no, I've had it before.
Okay.
But I thought it was good, and honestly, good enough that we have some saved for like. That was the biggest bummer last night because we only each had one burger. I don't know about you. I was starving when I got back, and
that's
there was
why
nothing
I
to eat.
got so fucked up. It was like we only had like
I was pissed at you because
single patties.
I was pissed at you because you were fucking with me at that point. But I took the Tostitos salsa verde chips and ate them in my room.
Like an angry little boy.
Yeah, just yeah. Like all like pissed off at mom. I'm just eating the chips and then I fucking came out, threw away in the bathroom the bag so you wouldn't see it and like yell at me and then I fucking went to bed.
I'm glad I terrorized you a little bit. Put the fear of God in you.
But the reason that Terry's Reds might have ended up paling in comparison is because we had fucking bangers courtesy of our new fucking big homie, the big dog himself, Matty Matheson.
Yeah, Matty Matheson came through.
Classic episode.
Potted at the crib, which was great.
Yeah, it was actually sick that he came here. I think that it definitely added to some great
He,
fucking vibes.
It was like
bro.
1:50. He was scheduled to get here at 2, and he walked out, and he's just like in the car.
Oh, he was taking a nap in his car outside.
He's like, yeah, I've been sleeping for the last
I fell
20 minutes.
asleep out front. No, that was great. And
But
that's,
El Russo tacos, honestly,
crazy good.
So like, the last time I was here, I did a whole fucking taco trip. These and like Sonora Town and the 1986 one, I'm totally blanking on it. These were El Russo down here on Sunset in Silver Lake. These were fucking.
I was out of control.
This was the best food, and he's like, yo, you guys. He was like, you guys want to get tacos after this? And we were like, you were like, we got to like do our podcast. Like, no, we're getting.
Yeah,
tacos
we have to. If
with
Matty Madison asks you, and also
watching this man eat is like watching fucking Michelangelo carve David's little dick,
little ass dick, little twig and berries. Yeah, if Matty Matheson asks you out to eat, you gotta fucking say yes. Obviously, we became fast friends. That was an awesome experience. I think that pod is, we're talking about how great the Zach Fox pod is. The Matty pod is an instant classic. I think a lot of people that have wanted both of these guys on the show for a long time, you're going to get fucking more than your money's worth, mainly because the fucking show is free. But and then tonight, this is actually an interesting thing that I kind of wanted to bring up. And then we can wrap it up because obviously we both have separate plans. But when we were in the UK and there was when we talked about this where we thought we were going to like diverge for a night, you know, for me, I'm like not because I'm like a more laissez-faire guy and you know I don't mind being like alone. I also like aren't proactive with making plans, so I don't expect you to just like babysit me.
Well, you do.
And, like yeah, okay, to some degree. But tonight, you being like, yo, we have a free night. I wanna. See some friends from college who live out here and get dinner with them. That actually pushed me to make some plans with some of my LA friends, some people who were at the event last night and some who couldn't make it. And like I'm very excited for this motley crew that I put together for dinner. And I have to thank you because
you're welcome.
Because
when we will do the Benny Blanco Run show, I have no idea. I guess early tomorrow morning.
Fuck.
Because I just realized that we haven't done that, and we haven't at noon. So whatever, we'll do it tomorrow morning. It's fine. A little peek into the process for all you folks still with us. An hour and 12 minutes in. This has been the only podcast that matters, live from the city of demons. It's fucking dusk out here. It's about to become 45 degrees.
It kind of looks sick.
Yeah, I mean, I had the computer glow. You know, you're completely in the dark.
In the dork.
In the dork.
In the dork.
Yo, shout out YG. Damn, I should have texted YG's like younger brother. I saw his number. Told YG to pull up to the event, bro.
All right.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. All right. Later,
See you
guys.
back in New York.
See you back in New York.